Unstable slope. Was this the smartest thing to do when they say that the area is unstable? Well, so am I. Hello folks, Mundane Man here again, and today we are at Rundle Park, and it is about -10 on the road, so I'm kind of keeping an eye out. -10, a little bit breezy, so kind of cold. Far cry from the day before yesterday. And we've been to Rundle Park before a few times, but today I'm going to cross over the Strathcona Bridge, and we are going to go to the, I think it's called the Strathcona Science Park, so I don't imagine it'll be too people-y. And I can see here, no, they don't really maintain this. Well, they must have done some clearing of the snow, unless it all melted. It's certainly not down to the bridge deck, that's for sure. I did bring my clamp-ons just in case I needed them. Surprised how wide open the river is here. There is a lot of industry upstream, so maybe they're putting hopefully just treated warm water back into the river. Ooh, that wind coming from the south is chilly, creating quite the wind chill. Okay, we're on the Strathcona side of the river now. Trail's pretty lumpy through here. And this is how it was last year as well. I'm not sure where's the best place to hit the trails. Well, let's go up over there. We may end up coming down here. We'll see. This is a roadway down to, I think, a pump station or something, so it makes it a little bit easier to climb the hill. Oh, look at that Mundane Man effect. Patent pending. Or is that a copyright? I have no idea. Okay, that way takes you to the ski hill. It's just a little ski hill, which I can never remember the name of. And up here is the entrance to the Strathcona Park. Oh, that wind. Okay, the sign back there told me it was Sunridge Ski Hill. They used to have a tubing hill too, where you could go zipping down on tubes, and then there was a tow rope that would pull you back up again. Did that once, that was fun. Okay, now we're in the Strathcona Science Park. So far I haven't seen trails, I've only seen a road. Well, there's a few people over here. You're allowed to bring your dogs in here, but they have to be on a leash. So I suspect there's some trails around here somewhere. Apparently there was supposed to be some artifacts left behind here when they, I don't know whatever they did here before, that they've kind of closed off and just turned into a park. Hopefully we'll see something interesting. I have high hopes. I don't know if that's the ruins of something or if it's just a pile of stones, but it looks a little bit more placed there. And look, by the look of some of the stones, they were used to build a building of some sort like that. Those are flat as anything. So there's supposed to be some native aspects to this area, and that might have been a piece of it. I don't know if it's archaeologically significant, and it could have been made for the park itself, but interesting none the same. I saw this on the fence and thought, oh, what's this? This looks interesting. Turns out to be a piece of plastic off a car. A Mazda specifically. I've been walking into the sun too long. It's making my eyes see funny things. Trail goes two ways here. We're basically at the very southeast end of the park here. I want to say again, Strathcona Science Park. I think I'm saying that right. And of course I'm going the way that nobody has gone, probably even this winter. But when I see treed areas like that, I get intrigued and like to see what's in them. Well, boo. Unstable slope. There's a big pipe going down there too. You know what? It's frozen. I am going to endeavor to see what it's like down here. A couple deer have gone through here and haven't had a problem, so was this the smartest thing to do when they say that the area is unstable? Well, so am I. The downside is my hiking shoes are getting filled with snow. That was quite the challenge out of that hill. Okay, let's take this trail into the trees. However, it is shin deep snow. Went down on my knees there. I may have to double back. This has not a good idea written all over it. Well, I'm still plowing forward here. If I stay on what looks like was a pack trail, the snow is only ankle deep. Some spots I hit were nearly knee deep. Trying to figure out which would be the least treacherous trail. Maybe follow the deer prints. Maybe they know better than I do. Knee deep through here. My refusal to backtrack could be my demise here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go down there. This deer was stupid. Let's try this other way for a bit. See if it's just as bad. Sometimes I don't always make the best decisions. Certainly not in any danger, but this is not just a nice walk in the park. Well, I get a bit of a natural gas smell or whatever from the plants off to the south. Well, a bit of a clearing anyways. With all the melting we had, I thought there'd be way less snow in here. That makes me wrong though. That's good though. The more snow cover we have, the better. I'm supposed to be over there. And it does not appear there's going to be any trail to get me back to the bridge over there. This might have been the trail I turned away from. Oh, there's that smell again. You think the peace and tranquility level would be high here, but not with all the industry noise. I only give it about a 5 out of 10. It's kind of pretty through here. Tree caught my backpack. And again, not really made for human consumption through here. I think if you were snowshoeing through here, it'd be nice. Not a real hiking path right now. That's the image of Mundane Man's body when he falls in the snow. Okay, time to get back on the right side of the tracks, as it were. Hopefully I can climb up here and not have to crawl up. Yay! I'm on the right side of the fence now. Don't be fooled. All of that was my own doing. Back on the proper trail again. I ended up way over there where that white patch is, next to that white tank. As far as the lookout, I wasn't quite that far, but went a little bit out of my way. Again, nature and industry living in harmony. That's part of Rundle Park there. Over there is the sewage treatment plant, and that's probably why the river is flowing there. I forgot about that. And Clover Bar Park is over there too. Just something about a river view though that I find stunning. You know, I was up there. No, I must have been further over. I was thinking maybe I could have come down there and gotten back up here, but that seems like a lot of work. One more lookout. I'm not going to the tip of it over there. No, thank you. Not today. I think this might have been just a little side quest, not necessarily following the Science Park trails. But big ravine here, you gotta get around it. I've had a 4-day weekend, and which is nice. And did a walk on Thursday. Yesterday was another one of those days where I couldn't get myself motivated to go out the door. Did I even go anywhere yesterday? Oh yeah, I went for breakfast. But I've kind of gotten into YouTube analytics and algorithm hell. Watching all these different videos on how to get your channel to be recognized, viewed, have the algorithm push it forward, that type of thing. And the main thing I discovered is there's a ton of people making money on telling other people how to use YouTube. And none of it seems overly successful for small channels like mine. Now I'm up to 4,500 subscribers, and you know, steady watch time and that type of thing. So it's a channel, it's not a nothing, and I am monetized, so I'm making a small amount of money every month, so not complaining there. But it's how to get it to the next step. I mean, my ultimate goal is to, you know, get it to a point where there's some passive income there that will help in my retirement. And when I started these walking videos, it was more to keep myself engaged in the walking, and you know, gave me an excuse to get out, and gave me another excuse to keep editing, try and make the videos better. The core of my channel, the DIY stuff, has fallen in the background. Now, arrogantly, I was hoping that being Mundane Man, the channel would just be engaging enough to, well, let's see what this idiot's doing today. However, the way the algorithm works, it's all about the viewers, not the people making the stuff. It's all about the viewers and getting them to stay within the platform, to there's the click-through rate to make sure your channel has been engaging, and all these things, so that the algorithm will push your channel forward. And the way the algorithm does it is it serves it up to a small set of people, and if the data is good, then it'll widen it and then push your video out to more people. And I'm just not seeing that kind of growth or engagement or viewers, really. I've been in YouTube influencer hell as far as how to make your channel better. So I don't know. I've been using AI a lot, and it's starting to give me suggestions like, your channel is good. You know, AI has a tendency to blow smoke up your ass. You just need to make these tweaks and do these things, and you know, you got to have a hook, make your channel more engaging, have a discovery. I'm thinking like, well, I can't discover something in every video. Like, I've been out here for an hour and a half, and you know, I discovered knee-deep snow on the other side of that ravine. And I think one of the smartest things it's said is you can have a broad channel, which the YouTube algorithm has a problem with because it doesn't know who to serve your videos up to. But I think I need more consistency in that. I should probably be doing a DIY video, and then 2 walking videos, and then another DIY, that type of thing, so that my video has its core subscribers getting the DIY stuff, and then anybody who's here to just roam along with me and listen to my ramblings and rantings get something out of it too. So again, it all comes back to, I was just kind of creating a channel of the misogyny? The, hey, look at me, watch what I'm doing. So I'm still trying to figure that out, and it's a slow growth process, but still growing in subscribers every month. Watch time is about the same, it's not increased, but you know, there is some growth still, some movement. So if you want to help it along, don't forget to subscribe, share, like, all of those good things, and help a guy keep the channel moving forward. And I need to stop going down the rabbit hole of these people who appear like they're an authority on YouTube. Got a lot of wells around here. I don't know if I think that's an oil well, but they've got a lot of test wells around for, I don't know if they're testing groundwater or what. This tree almost looks like it was ready to spring leaves. Yikes. I mean, we did have those warm days early in February. Okay, this trail will take us back to the bridge in Rundle Park. I think that there was a little offshoot as soon as I came off the bridge that probably came up the hill here. Well, way over there, but this will be a nicer way to go than following the road. Another thing with these people who try and teach all the tricks to gaining a bigger following on YouTube. I was watching one video and the guy was saying, yeah, you should be doing YouTube shorts. You should be taking a 1-minute video, and the first 3 seconds should have this, and then the next 5 seconds should have that, and this overlay title, and should be you know, no more than 30 seconds to make somebody stop and watch it because it's engaging, and make it sure it's a connection back to your long form video. Okay, that makes sense. Next video. Shorts does nothing. Does anybody go to a long form video from a short? No. You're wasting your time with that. So it all comes down to, really, you got to do your own thing, and hopefully YouTube picks up on you, and viewers find whatever you're doing or saying or seeing is worth their time. So there's so much out there, let's face it, like TikTok and YouTube shorts and reels. It's true, if you don't see something within the first 3 seconds, you're flicking that video away. And long form videos, they say if you don't have that hook at the beginning of your video, you should take a snippet of something you discovered or said or whatever, place it at the beginning of your video to get somebody reeled in to watch it. YouTube is all about trickery. It's not about good content, because there's so much out there that it would be hard to rate what is good content. I got 10 views on a video and they hung in there for 5 minutes out of 30. Oh, maybe that's 5 minutes of good content that they didn't feel they wasted their time on. Guess can't be too caught up in the big view counts and subscriber count and dollars. This is, after all, a hobby. But if you want to start your own YouTube channel, do it. Just do it. And do it for the right reasons. Don't do it because you think you're going to become the next YouTube star or Casey Neistat or Mr. Beast. These, you know, people that got 10 or 20 million subscribers. Just do it because you think you've got something to say or teach or show, and because you enjoy it. And I still enjoy it. I'm just getting caught up in the numbers, trying to build something that maybe nobody really wants. But don't let that stop you. Because even if you know, 1 or 10 people get something out of what you're offering, there you go. 10 people you reached that you wouldn't have otherwise. Okay, now this could be a fun hill going down. It's nice I didn't have to climb it. Debated on whether to put my clamp-ons to come down this hill, but so far so good. There's enough loose snowpack that my shoes will dig into it. Yeah, this was the trail that I saw when I headed up that hill there. And that will take you right up into the science park. Okay, this is a water pipeline underneath us, and it says it's effluent water. What does that mean? Does that mean it's water that's been used and then cleansed and then put back in the river, or what? I know I could Google it. And then there's this sign that says raw water, so I assume they're sucking water out of the river there and putting it back over there. The mighty North Saskatchewan. Just tripped on a hunk of ice and fell and hurt my ankle. Well, luckily it's just about the end of my walk. Would have sucked if I'd done that at the beginning. This camera is a trooper though. It seems like no matter how many times I fall with it in my hand, it never seems to get damaged. Thank goodness. It was expensive. I think it was a $900 deal, so I'm kind of protective of it. There's the Jeep over there. Let's hobble back to it and see how we did. I might miss that old piece of crap once I retire, so it's not worth keeping. Oh well, worry about that for another day. That wasn't too bad a walk. I did 7 kilometers in 2 hours. So not my greatest pace, but trudging through that snow over there was not fun. And then, you know, went knee deep and fell a couple times in the snow there. And I did 11,600 steps. Kind of rolled my ankle a bit on the bridge over there. So, you know, just a normal day. And you can see those kind of greenish yellow tanks up there. That's where I was walking, way up there. So not a bad walk. And at -10 with the wind, it was just cold enough. Until the next one.